everybody, welcome back. This is different. This is YouTube, and behind us, what is that, Jake? What's
Uh,
that say behind us?
It says Powersurge.
This is Powersurge. Welcome to the first episode on the YouTube channel of Powersurge. This is going to be a weekly YouTube show where we get to talk about everything that happened that last Friday night, as well as talk about the matches coming up on Friday as well. How excited are you to talk about, these matches here that happened last week, as well as the matches going to be in the future, Jake?
I'm very excited for this.
And yes, this will be a show with me and Jake. We're going to be talking all about what happened last week, as well as the matches coming up next week. We'll also have our top 5 ranking system on Power Surge tonight as well. And
Ooh.
we also have a match to commentate, Jake. Tonight on the Power
Wow.
Surge Arena, we have Lindsay Juggler going one-on-one against Slyko. This is a show that you
Ooh.
don't want to miss, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just talk about the show that happened last week, Jake. Um, let's just go one by matches here. Harry Thighs versus Mr. Crimson for the Twitch Championship contendership match. How do you feel about this matchup here last Friday, Jake?
That was a very good match with, as all you know, since you watched the show, is Harry Eyes coming out on top and becoming the #1 contender for the Twitch Championship.
Now, does that scare you at all for like finals reign as Twitch champion, going on someone like Harry Thighs from TB12? Does that
I'll be
change
honest,
anything?
it very much does put finals championship at threat because Harry is a very, very good talent in ring, to be honest.
Harry is, but Mr. Crimson had a great showing as well too. But Harry
Mhm.
came away with the victory, and is now going on to represent TB12, trying to get a title back in the TB12's domain. Here is Harry Thighs at the Swamp.
Is
Um,
it TV12? Not to be that guy. It's kind of been in drought lately when it comes to championships.
they have been, but hopefully Harry can get them back on the right direction at the Swamp. We also had a show, like, this show had like a lot of stuff that happened this week. Like, I mean, after that, Primo came out talking all his shit as usual.
Uh,
McCoy broke, basically came out telling him to shut up, and now we have a match next week. But we'll talk about that match next week when we get the chance to. Um,
all right.
are we tired of Primo at this point, though? Coming out just talking his shit.
Yes. I'll be honest. Primo is very talk, and I'll be honest, he doesn't seem like a lot of action.
Doesn't seem like a lot of action. That's fair enough. But after that, like little segment there where McCoy shut him up for at least the time being, Thomas
Uh,
Kennedy buck well 1-on-1 against Matt Thigpen, and Matt Thigpen pulled up the biggest upset of AWW this year, probably.
yes, he did. Because I'll be honest, I remember looking at the betting pools for that one. I think Thomas Kennedy had like 10-1 odds.
I believe so too. Buckwild Tommy K just got surprised by Mark Matt Thigpen, the power of the Raven coming down on the Kennedy. Is there big things you expect in Matt Thigpen's future after beating TK like that?
He has to ride that momentum and just keep going against bigger and better opponents, I guess.
That's fair. That's
Because
fair.
Thomas Kennedy is arguably one of our best talents in AWW when it comes to technicality.
Yes, and then after this match that happened with Thigpen versus Kennedy, we had a big vignette for the debut, like the sponsored debut of D1 making their way to AWW.
Um,
Anything you have to say about this, like, vignette that came up, Jake?
no, I'm just interested in how it goes seeing this new faction kind of debut
I don't know if they're a
or
faction, tag
team.
team, or what they are, but
Yeah.
like right now, we'll have to find out when D1 makes their way to the arena. There was a lot of highlights there from college days, so we'll see if that comes us. But anyway, speaking of debuts, match 3, we had Yuka Sakamura taking on debuting Julie Shorts. What do you gotta say about
Um,
this match here, Jake?
I mean, as from what I saw from it, Julie Shorts was very impressive.
Julie Shorts was very impressive, getting the win tonight against Yuka Sakamura on Friday. And honestly, she surprised a lot of people, just in general.
Yes, because not many, not to be, on debuts, it's either you win or you lose. And from what I know, quite a few people have lost on their debuts.
Yes, it's hard to win in AEW against these great men talent or female talent at this point in time, but you get the point. Very like strong like competitors here in AEW, and it's hard to get wins in general when you're wrestling on AEW. But then we had a promo as Brett Matthews was backstage talking about his upcoming death match against Buttscrew at the
What?
Swamp.
Oh, that's. I'll be honest, I can't wait for the swamp now just to see that death match.
Yeah, it sounds like you didn't really think about the death match at all that happened 2 weeks ago when Buttscrew
I know.
challenged Brett Matthews to a death match.
I know. That was. I honestly don't know what these two competitors are thinking going leading up to that, but no matter what, it's gonna be one hell of a match because Buttscrew and Brett Matthews are both very good in ring, and and both of them will do anything to win.
I'll say this as well. Matthews has at least competed in a death match before today as well. He has competed against Hollywood Primo in a death match in a
Oh,
match that was very crazy, very entertaining just in general. And it came down to the wire, but Primo did prevail over Brett Matthews. So hopefully Matthews has a plan this time around when he takes on Buttscrew at the Swamp in a death match.
hopefully.
Anyways, after that, we had the Task Coalition debut as Crusher and Turk took on High Energy, and that match led to a no contest as the Task Coalition attacked High Energy when it looked like they had the advantage, to be honest with you, Jake.
Yes, it did. To be honest, it at the end of the day, it will always come down to numbers, no matter how big, how fast, or how good you are in ring. If another team has or a faction has more people, they're always going to win.
And the whole story of this match is that after the match, and like the beatdown they were giving High Energy, the debut of Bacon Lord Boy, the man that was behind the mute mask, came out and basically stopped Crusher and the coalition from attacking High Energy and basically saying this is not over yet, Crusher.
I know, which obviously I was kind of shocked after he got unmasked that he's back. But I guess Crusher pissed him off and is saying, "I'm still here."
Yes, indeed. And honestly, it's going to be a crazy show in general. Um, we'll see what happens. Actually, next week we actually will see Bacon Lord Boy in action, but we'll talk about that when we get to those match cards that's coming up for that one. After that, we had Jeff and Swin come out and basically say that they're going to attack my shoe in the parking lot. They don't like relinquish the tag titles to them.
Wait, they could just do that now?
Apparently, they can.
Damn.
We'll
I
see if
haven't.
my shoe relinquishes the tag titles. I doubt they will
I say,
because they're a tag team
knowing
in
my shoe, I don't
AEW.
think they will.
I doubt they will either, Jake. It's gonna be that would be stupid of them to like relinquish a tag title just because someone threatened them in the parking lot.
Yeah. I mean, parking lots are so dangerous when it comes to when there's a bunch of wrestlers there.
And of course, the main event that happened on this show was for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship match, number one contendership match, as Ace took on Bobby Live, and because of a distraction, and honestly, a distraction just in the whole system in general, not just to Ace but to everybody in AEW just alone, Bobby Live pulled up the victory and the upset. What do you have to say about this, Jake?
I'll be honest. Before that, the match was going just fine. Bobby Live was, to be honest, putting up a fight against Ace, which I'm fresh from what I heard. Everyone thought it was going to be a squash match.
I mean, everyone might have thought that was going to be a squash match, but in AEW, everyone is here to compete hard and strong. And just because you think one of the components is like a little, you know, less than the other one, doesn't mean anything in AEW.
No, it doesn't. That being said, speaking on that distraction, do you know what happened even?
I still have no idea, and I have no idea how someone can actually hack our systems, let's just say, but they did.
Yeah.
And it resulted in Ace losing, sadly.
I know, leaving Bobby Live to be the number one contender for the AWW Championship. What's I'll be honest, kind of. Um, he's he's going around saying he's the finisher king. I think he still needs to prove that in an actual match, though.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all, Jake. I mean, he needs to like actually show that he can win a match with his finishers instead of just hitting a multiple of them. But it will
Yeah.
be very interesting to see how the finisher king, the self-proclaimed finisher king, Bobby Live, will take on Andy the Ram Hero, who is the world champion. I don't know if this is a good matchup for Andy facing someone as young and hungry as Bobby Live is.
Yeah. I could not have said that better myself.
Well, Jake, we have just gone through everything that happened last week in Delaware for AWW. It is time to talk about the Powersurge Power Rankings. And
All
here's
right.
the top four here, and I'll let you start off with number five, Jake.
Number 5, we have the freshly debuted after being unmasked Bacon Lord Boy. I'll be honest, from what when he was in the mute mask, he looked really good and really competitive, but we don't know how it's going to be after. So we still have to figure out more about him after on his debuting match against Turbs next week.
Number four, Met Thigpen coming in at number four here. And honestly, like, this is not a shocking spot to be in for Max McThigpen. He had a big shocking win last week against Thomas Kennedy. And sky's the limit for Mark Thigpen. He can get up higher in the rankings if he actually, gets more matches under his belt. How do you take away for number three, Jake?
Number 3, we have Jeff and Schwinn, who had effectively said, "Get get rid of the titles, or we are going to beat the ever living shit about you in the parking lot." And I'll be honest, if I'm my shoe, I would consider it, but I also don't think they're going to drop it. So I think Jeff and Schwinn might have to, unfortunately, do whatever it is that's going through their sick, twisted heads right now.
And I think Jeff and Swin make this spot here because of the shocking, like, promo they did on Friday. Basically, a lot of people
So they do.
saying, like, a lot of people questioning what does they mean by that, and we'll see next week if something happens with that. But for now, they get number three spot. Of course, number two spot, really the number one contender for the Twitch Championship. Is it any like higher doubt? It's Harry Thighs. Harry Thighs having a shocking, a good, conclusive win against Mr. Crimson. I think he deserves this spot, and I think he's going to be a tough challenge for Epic Cat Final moving forward in at the Swamp. What do you think, Jake?
I'm gonna have to agree with you. Harry, even though has had, he's known mostly for his tag team matches with Buzzy and even with Ace and trios matches, but he is a workhorse on his own. An absolute workhorse, let's be honest.
And of course, number one is the number one contender for the AWW World Heavyweight Championship. I'm talking about Bobby Live. What do you have to say about this one here at number one, Jake?
I'll be honest, lightning can strike twice in one, strike the same player twice. So far, he got lucky. Let's be honest.
I
He got
cannot
someone lucky.
I cannot disagree with you. I mean, but right now he is the number one contender, which makes him be in the top one spot here. It's probably going to change moving forward, especially. I mean, he's going to be in the number one spot if he definitely beats Andy Ram Hero for the world title. It's going to be crazy.
Yes.
But that is our top five right there, Jake. What do you have to say about this top five? Do you think it's good, bad, ugly? Do you think someone should be higher, someone should be lower? What do you think?
I think it's honestly really good, to be honest.
You guys in the comment section, put your opinions down on who should be top five here. And honestly, I think we have a match up next here, ready to go on Surge,
Oh,
as we're about to have a Powersurge hit, as we have Flyco taking on Linty Juggler 90.
these are two absolute talents that we have in AWW.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is for one fall. Making his way to the ring first from Washington, D.C., Flyco. Well, for the first ever match on Powersurge, Flyco was a former AWW Twitch champion. He is a special talent here in AWW. What big things are you expecting to see from Flyco tonight on Powersurge, Jake?
I just expect to see his pure athleticism just show. Like, Slyko, sure he can do something, but you do not ground Slyko for long. Let's be honest.
And Select will be taking on a tough component here tonight on Power Surge, as he'll be taking on Linty Juggler 90. And for the new people here at Power Surge, on the regular AWW show, we do have theme music, but here on YouTube, they will censor it, so we don't have theme music tonight, sadly.
Nope.
And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, making his way to the ring from South Carolina, Linty Juggler 90.
All right, hey, Wolf, are there chiropractors on standby for Slyko just in case?
Why would you say that, Jake?
Because of Linty's finisher, the screwdriver pile driver?
The suplex pile driver?
Suplex pile driver, yeah, sorry.
The screwdriver pile driver. That's a good name for it, though. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have medical assistants all on standby just in case a wrestler here does get injured badly. But these two are trained professionals, and you should not try us at home, ladies and gentlemen.
No, definitely do not.
You might see Slyko jumping around the ring like a madman and think it's easy to do, but I guarantee you, you try it once and you're going to break your hip.
Or worse, even.
So here we go here on Power Surge, as we have our first ever official match on Power Surge about to take off right now.
Yeah. Hey, Linty fits right in here on Power Surge. And there's athleticism from Slyko that I was just talking about.
And Linty coming right back with a nice move
Cross
right
body?
there. And here comes, cross body, and here comes Linty with a knee to the face.
Yep. And a nice hurricane run by Slyko.
So who's what's the main idea for both these competitors, Jake? What do you think is the strategy for Slyko and Linty moving forward in this matchup?
The strategy is hit the moves that you need to and go for the victory.
Go for the victory, just like that. Easy stuff, huh?
Yes.
Slyko,
what's Slyko's doing here?
Uh-oh. Off the ropes. Here he comes.
Drop kick through the ropes. I remember
his time here.
I remember doing one match ever, and that was enough for me. Whew.
You did one match. Oh yeah, you were part of the Rumble. Weren't
Yeah,
you?
it's part of a Blackstone raid. Yeah.
Yeah, Black Sun Raid.
Most
All right,
eliminations in company history.
Most eliminations? Are you sure about that?
I think I had 5 or 6, to be honest.
Whoa. I mean, the fact that you don't remember your own elimination count says a lot.
I've been
Slyko
busy.
puts
Come on.
Linty in the tree of woe.
That's Slyko thinking here.
Linty's
But
not
Linty's
gonna
not
give him a
gonna let
chance.
it. And Linty getting some offense in now.
Nice move right there by Linty Juggler 90.
Yeah. Is it just weird? Does it look like Linty fits right in here in Power Surge?
He does, and maybe that's one reason we gave him the opening spot here, because of his outfit and how he looks going into this match
I know.
here.
We missed that nice dropkick from Slyko in the cover, but now he's on the offense.
And Slyko's doing something he doesn't normally do in AWW, and that's he's playing the ground game here. He's playing technical wrestling here, and he's taking Linty as a serious competitor.
Which, I'll be honest, Linty is very much a serious competitor, and you should never look past him, but that's shocking for me.
Normally, Slyko does this!
Yo, wait, he misses!
And Linty capitalizes with a knee in the head.
Mistakes can be very brutal when it comes to AWW and wrestling in general, because one mistake can lead your opponent to take advantage of it.
Absolutely, Jake. You are right on the money with that one, as we have Linty and Slyko going back and forth here in the ring. Linty sizing up Slyko. You might be thinking about the suplex power driver, like Jake said earlier.
Oh! Dang! Okay, that's what we saw from Linty a bit before, going after the legs. It's very smart.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Desperation dropkick to the knee.
But Linty's not letting up.
Linty puts him on the ropes.
And Linty. Oh, they collide together in the ring. Slyko. Oh, Linty reverses. Both competitors here in AEW, they know what it takes to be Twitch champion. We both have former Twitch champions here. And Sligo and Lindsay, nice
Enziguri.
Drop kick.
Nice drop kick.
And Sligo now.
Ooh.
His ribs gonna be broken,
Right.
ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, ugh, that does not look fun to take.
And Sligo going on the offensive here. He knows he has Lindsay where he wants him. Might be thinking one 360 could end this matchup for Sligo. Lindsay gets out of the way. Big drop kick. Goes for the arm. Lindsay stands.
Nice submission by Lindsay.
Oh, he's stretching out the leg too, trying to make Sligo tap out.
I don't blame him, in the slightest.
Nice reversal. Big knock to the head.
Uh-oh. Shining Wizard.
Shining Wizard, yes. An upgrade, injury. Missed drop kick. Nice reversal by Sligo.
Yes.
And now Sligo going for the lumbar check. No, Lindsay flip coming.
Into the corner, Sligo. And a monkey flip.
Monkey flip, leapfrog, same thing.
Leapfrog, yeah. Here comes the cover. He got two by Sligo.
What does Lindsay have to do to put this man away is the question.
Probably his suplex pile driver.
I'll be thinking that's up next as Lindsay, you spoke the money!
Yes, no, Sligo reverses.
Russian leg sweep right there by Sligo, and both men are down on the ground.
I'll be honest, this is someone who does not get enough credit, and that is Sligo.
Sligo's a really good competitor.
Yeah, went off the turnbuckle against Sligo.
He's had some bad luck here in AEW lately, last season and this season at least so far too, but in the ring, he knows what he's doing. He's a veteran.
If I remember seriously correctly, did he have to go one-on-one against Alistair?
I believe he has.
Oh! And into the post goes Sligo.
Sligo goes him through, goes for the leg. Leg lock applied. Submission hold. He gets out of it.
Oh, that's by kicking him in the face. I have to wonder how much damage that did to Lindsay.
Strikes, elbow, off the ropes. Big
clothesline.
And another strikes by Sligo.
And here goes another clothesline.
He's just wearing down Lindsay. He knows he needs to hit that 630. But he wants to take as much damage to Lindsay as he can.
Oh.
Nice
suplex, I think.
Lindsay's in trouble here, Jake.
Oh. Yeah, he's crawling, using the corner to go. Oh, what is Sligo doing here? Oh, like neck breaker off the second rope.
This could be enough.
Lindsay kicks out at 2.
That sign set perfectly. The best are here. As Sligo
yes,
and
they
Lindsay
are.
go one-on-one here on Powersurge to start the first ever Powersurge show.
Yeah, with a nice D jump. Oh, is Sligo going for that 630? No!
Both men know that they get hit by their big moves. It's game over. So you're seeing a lot of the reversals here on AEW Powersurge.
Sligo was going for something, but Lindsay was not going to let that happen. And another submission.
Another submission hold by Lindsay.
Oh, Lindsay lets him go. Oh, is he going for the suplex pile driver?
He has to be.
He is.
It?
Suplex pile driver. Oh.
That's it.
It has to be. What? He kicked out. Does he know no pain? Oh.
now. Finger four,
Here we go.
sharpshooter applied. And Slanko
Caps.
taps.
Holy cow.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners matchup. Lindy Jiggler 90.
That was one hell of a match for Powersurge, to be honest.
That was a great start to Powersurge. Slyko couldn't take the damage that Linty gave him right there, but at the end of the day, Linty is victorious here on Powersurge. And that is our first ever official match here on the YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed this match, please hit the thumbs up button. Show some love to Powersurge, and we'll have more episodes in the near future.
I'll be honest, if that's a sign of what's to come on Powersurge, I'm excited for more.
I don't blame you at all, Jake, to be honest with you. This was such a great show, and now we get to talk about the last matches coming up next week here in West Virginia, Charlottesville, on the 9th. So let's just have a quick preview of these matches here, Jake, and then we'll be on our way and give these fans, some time to process it.
Yes, it will. All right, so the first match on the 9th in West Virginia is going to be the in-ring debut of Bacon Lord Boy versus the Tax Coalition's Turbs.
It's going to be a very interesting match to see how Bacon Lord Boy wrestles after being unmasked. We see him wrestle from time to time again as Mute, but this is not Mute anymore. This is Bacon Lord Boy. This is him out of the mask, and we'll see if that mask actually hides some flaws in his wrestling ability.
Yes, we will.
So who do you think is going to win this matchup here?
I'm hoping Bacon Lord Boy wins this matchup because I just want to see how he does in ring. So
I'm going to say this. I think a numbers game is going to be a factor here, and I think Turbs is going to get the win because of Omega and Crusher at ringside or on commentary with me.
Fair enough.
Match number 2 will have Taiki Uno versus Billy Rivers. Jake, what do you think about this matchup here?
That's going to be one crazy match. From what I see with Billy Rivers, that he can hit that spear at any time, but he has to watch out for Taiki Uno's butterfly powerbomb.
I believe that's more dangerous is that stomp, to be honest with you, Jake.
Yeah, that stomp too. But both of them, all of those moves can get hit by any time by both of these competitors, though.
I'm going to give this matchup to Taiki Uno just for the experience edge over Billy. Who are you giving it to, Jake?
I'm taking Taiki Uno on this.
All right. I think it's the experience edge as well for you too, or is there something else in Billy
experience
Rivers?
edge, and also I've seen how vicious and brutal Ty can be firsthand.
Match 3, we have a grudge match as the MBO's Berserker takes on Brett by God Matthews. This match has been brewing for some time. It's basically leading up to Matt Matthews versus the MBO leader in butt screw in a death match. Who are you taking this, Jake?
I have Brett Matthews winning this. Or I have Brett Matthews letting Berserker win by taking a count out so he can rest up and get ready for the death match.
That doesn't sound like Brett Matthews at all. I'm taking Brett Matthews to win just outright clean. Don't think he's gonna take a count out to loss to anyone.
Yeah, Brett Matthews, he never turns down a fight.
Match number 4 is a number 1 contender match for the AW Women's Championship. The winner of this matchup will get a future title shot at the Women's Champion at the Swamp. It is Gailey Jones versus Bozo the Clown versus Dyad. What's you got to say about this match, Jake?
I'll be honest, that's going to be one crazy match to watch, and I don't know if Gail Jones or Dyad can outpower Bozo the Clown.
I think it's going to be a very interesting matchup, so I'm guessing you're going to be taking Bozo the Clown because you think they're going to...
Yes, I am.
Okay. I'm going to take Dyad in this contest. I think Dyad's actually... I think she's been proving herself lately in AW, Jake, and I think that tonight's going to be, like, this night coming up on Friday is going to be her awakening point to basically go after Koyoma Kane, who is the women's champion.
Yes, you're right, to be honest.
But we'll see, because Bozo is a tough competitor, and it's going to take a lot to actually take down the clown. Anyways,
But
our main event. It was a grudge match from yesterday. We talked about a little bit of it early on in the show. The real McCoy taking on Hollywood Primo. What's your opinion on this matchup coming up, Jake?
this is gonna be a crazy match. McCoy is such an in-ring talent. It is a pleasure to watch whenever he has a match on AWW.
I think McCoy's a really good talent, and I think Primo, even though he talks a lot and he won't shut up ever, and the one man brand's annoying, Primo is legit competitor in AWW. There's a reason he's in AWW and he can talk the game that he can talk is because he actually has the talent to back it up. And tonight, who are
You're
you
not
taking
wrong.
between McCoy and Primo?
I'm gonna take McCoy.
You're going to take McCoy. Fair enough.
Yes.
I think McCoy is going to show out and have a great matchup here on the main event. He's going to take advantage of it. He's going to show you guys why he is one of the top talents in AWW history. But I think it's just going to come a little too soon, too much, like, not enough to basically take over Mr. Hollywood himself. I'm taking Primo to beat McCoy.
All right. Gotcha. So you think McCoy's gonna have a very good match, but Hollywood's gonna win? Still got it.
I think so. But that's just our predictions, guys. Leave your predictions in the comment section below on YouTube. And guys, show up for the 9th of August, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Avatar Wolf channel, as we'll have AWW on the show. We'll have 5 matches. Maybe more people come out to talk. We'll see me and Crusher doing commentary. What do you guys think about your first ever show of Powersurge? Leave that in the comment section as well. Leave a hit that like button if you like what we see here. If you don't like it, just hit that unlike button and then go on away. Go along your merry way. We don't, it's whatever. We take criticism here, but we're not going to take hatred here. Right,
Yep.
Jake?
No, we're not.
And Jake, how did you like being a part of the first ever Powersurge?
So I like it a lot, and if the and if that match is a sign of things to come, I'm excited for more. As I said before.
Well, I'm the Avatar Wolf. My broadcast partner is Jake. We're going to see you guys next time for the next episode on Monday for Powersurge. Hopefully you enjoyed this show, guys. Hit a like button. Any last words before we go off, Jake?
None other than tune in at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to twitch.tv/the Avatar Wolf for AWW.
Thank you guys for watching. Take care. Out. Peace.